Konnichiwa, Japanese Amo no Misa desu. Hey guys! Today I'm going to teach you useful words and adjectives to describe someone's personality using star signs. So, seiza. So we're going to learn how to describe the traits that are often associated with each star sign. Seiza. Zodiac signs, star signs, astrological signs. We also sometimes say 12 星座, 12 star signs. Today we're not talking about Chinese zodiac signs because that is 12支. 12支. So Chinese zodiac signs are quite important to Japanese people too, but when we talk about horoscopes, we usually also use the Western star signs, and horoscope we say 星座占い, 星座占い, or sometimes 星占い. And I understand that some of you don't believe in astrology. 占星術を信じない. And that's completely okay. I totally understand that. In my opinion, 星座占い is fun, but it's not something that should decide someone's fate or compatibility. I don't think it's nice when somebody says, oh, I'm this star sign and you're that star sign, we're not compatible. And that's not nice, right? So, by the way, compatible, we say 相性がいい. 相性がいい. Good match, good compatibility. Bad compatibility, like we are not compatible, we'd say 相性が悪い. 相性が悪い. So for example, 風の星座は火の星座と相性がいい. 風の星座 is the star signs that belong to the element of air. 風 is wind. So the signs that belong to the element of air are, for example, Aquarius, which is me. 水亀座です. I am an Aquarius. 水亀座です. Gemini, 双子座, Libra, 天秤座, and 火の星座, star signs that belong to the element of fire, so fire signs. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo are the fire signs, and they're also 地の星座, 水の星座, 地, earth, 水, water. By the way, I really don't get why Aquarius is not water but air. 水亀座っていう名前なのに、風の星座、風のグループ。意味がわかんない。It doesn't make sense. It's the water bearer. But then it kind of makes sense because I would be an airbender or waterbender, I think. Anyway, you can say X と Y は相性がいい、悪い。or X は Y と相性がいい、悪い。to mean X is compatible with Y or is not compatible with Y. Even if you don't believe in astrology, I assure you, you will learn lots of good, useful words, so please stay. Also, I'm making this video because it's my birthday. That's why I'm talking about being an Aquarius. So please stay. 誕生日なので見てください。Also, it'd be nice to be able to talk about star signs in Japanese because according to an article I read, 40% of Japanese people believe in astrology, horoscopes, and that's a lot of people. And also, every morning Japanese people watch horoscopes because they are a part of news. Like, I grew up watching horoscopes every morning before school because they would just show this 占い, 今日の占い. If you watch Japanese news in the morning, you will definitely see this 今日の占い, today's horoscope. And yeah, it's kind of hard to avoid it because they play it right after, you know, talking about actual news. And then they sometimes show really cute animal videos and then horoscopes. Also, there are a lot of anime about star signs, like Saint Seiya. It's an old anime, but the whole show is about star signs, and some characters use, you know, star signs like Lucy from Fairy Tail. So it would be good to remember them. Anyway, if you want to ask what's your star sign, what's your zodiac sign, you can say 星座は何? Informally, 星座は何? or 星座は何ですか? 星座は何ですか? You can also add the name of the person you're talking to. So if you're talking to me, Misa no 星座は何? What's your star sign, Misa? And if you want to say guess, take a guess. You can say 当ててみて, 当ててみて, or なんだと思う? なんだと思う? Or more formally, 当ててみてください. なんだと思いますか? What do you think it is? I already told you guys, so it doesn't work, but 私は水亀座です. Yay! I am an Aquarius. 水, water. 亀, it becomes game because of the rendaku thing. But anyway, kame is a vase or a bottle. We usually would use the word bin to mean bottle, but kame is not a common word. So yeah, like if you're talking about a flower vase, we'd say kabin, kabin. If you're talking about like bottles for, you know, beer, you'd say bin, bin, biru bin. Anyway, 水亀座. Usually people describe Aquarius to be eccentric, quirky. So basically, nice ways to say weird, weirdo. 変わり者 means weirdo, an eccentric person. And it's better to be weird and different than being normal and boring. You know? 人と違って少し変な方が普通でつまらない人よりいいと思います。So, instead of calling an Aquarius 変わり者 weirdo, you can describe them to be 個性豊か 個性豊か unique, eccentric. So that is not an insult, you know? 個性豊か個性豊かな人。次。独創的独創的な It's an adjective. Original 独創的な人 An original person. 独創的な考え Original ideas. 次。自由人自由人 A free-spirited person. 次。自立している自立している Independent. If you look at the kanji, the first one means oneself, the second one means stand. So we can stand on our own. 自立している To be independent. You can also say 自立心が強い 自立心が強い. So literally independent mind, strong. So being free-spirited and independent means that we don't like to be controlled. 束縛されるのが嫌い or 束縛されるのが苦手. The word 束縛する is often used about being possessive in a relationship. So you can, for example, say 束縛しないで to mean don't be possessive. Don't try to control me. So these adjectives make it sound like we are like lone wolves, 一匹狼, and we like to be alone. That's not true. We are actually super friendly as well. So for example, 気さくでフレンドリー。気さくな means open-hearted. 気さくでフレンドリー。Friendly, friendly. 気さく can also be used like friendly, but yeah. Those words are also often used together. 気さくで friendly to mean friendly. Other words can be, for example, 人懐っこい. 人懐っこい人 can also mean a friendly person or sociable person. Another one is 親しみやすい. Approachable, easy to talk to, 親しみやすい. So people do say ミサは親しみやすい. People ask me for directions all the time and kids approach me all the time. Old people actually start talking to me randomly too. So yeah, I guess I am approachable. I think I'm usually quite smiley. And another word for sociable is 社交的. 社交的。社交的な人。sociable person. For example, you can say, ミサは人懐っこくて親しみやすい. Misa is friendly and yeah, easy to talk to, approachable. Or 気さくでフレンドリー. Like open-hearted and friendly. So it's not like we are forever alone. We do like people, but also freedom is extremely important to us. I mean, to me at least. And also I am extremely independent. 自立心がとても強いです。And also we're humanitarians. 博愛主義の人 or 博愛主義者. We also say 人道主義 to mean humanitarianism. And some people think that 水亀座 Aquarius are 天然ボケ airheaded. Goofy. Yeah. So 天然 is used like clumsy, airheaded. Sometimes the word 天然 is used in a positive way. Some people think that's cute because it's like clumsy, klutz, airheaded, goofy. But 天然ボケ, when the word ボケ is involved, it's usually not that nice. That's basically another way to say different, weird. But you know, there is this famous quote, みんな違ってみんないい. We're all different and all wonderful. Okay, 次 Aries お羊座お羊座羊 means sheep お羊 that first kanji means male sheep ram. Okay, now let's learn some adjectives to describe the traits of お羊座. Fearless 勇敢な which also means brave. Another word that would describe an Aries well is 失敗を恐れない。失敗を恐れない not afraid to fail, which is a great trait. 失敗を恐れない。失敗 is failure. 恐れる is kind of a formal word, usually used in writing. But now I used it because it sounds cool. Because it sounds also cool and formal. Usually you'd say 失敗が怖い to mean I'm afraid to lose. 失敗が怖い. So when you're scared, afraid, usually you'd use the word 怖い。失敗を恐れない。次、行動力がある。行動力がある。行動力 is the ability to take action. 行動力のある人。Those who have the ability to take action. So anyone can think about doing something later, right? But apparently, if you have 行動力, you would actually do it. Take action. 次。情熱的。情熱的な。passionate. 次。大胆。大胆な。bold. The last one. 負けず嫌い。負けず嫌い。competitive. Can also mean a sore loser or a person who doesn't like to lose. 負けず嫌い. So 負ける to lose. 嫌い hate it. So 負けず嫌い. But you can also say 競争心が強い. 競争心が強い. That is, I guess, a nicer way to say competitive because, yeah, 負けず嫌い really means hate, like hating to lose. 競争する is to compete. 競争心 mind, hard to compete. 強い strong. The next one, 次 Taurus. お牛座。お牛座。The bull. So 牛 can mean cow or bull in Japanese, but if you really want to specify it, you'd say お牛。So お牛座は堅実的です。堅実的な is reliable, stable, down to earth. You know, all those good words. 堅実的な人. And another adjective to describe Taurus that is similar to 堅実的 is 現実的, realistic. They are like pronounced basically the same, but the first letter is げ. 現実的, realistic. 堅実的, down to earth. So you can say 堅実的で現実的, reliable, stable, and really realistic. Another great word to describe a Taurus is 頼りになる, dependable. 頼りになる人, dependable persons, a person we can depend on. Or you can also say 人から信頼される. 人から信頼される. That's another way to say to be dependable. So people trust you and people want to depend on you. Yeah, so far Taurus sounds like a great zodiac sign. Yeah, another one that can mean dependable. 頼もしい. 頼もしい. For example, if you want to flirt with your senpai, say, 先輩, 頼もしいです. I can always count on you. You're so reliable, dependable. 頼もしい. A really nice word to say to somebody. 頼もしい. 頼りになる. Yeah, great compliment. And also apparently 穏やか. Calm, quiet. 穏やかな性格. And apparently they're sensual, sexy, but classy. 品のある色気があるらしいです。These adjectives sound way too nice, too perfect. You know, like Aquarius is like weirdo, quirky, eccentric. Yeah, so Taurus needs something bad. 頑固な stubborn 頑固 so you can say あの人は頼もしいけど頑固 That person is dependable but stubborn 次 next Gemini 双子座 the twins 双子座 is known to be versatile 多彩 that is also such a good compliment 多彩な 多彩 the first kanji means many, the second kanji means talent, so many talents. Or you can also say 何でもできる 何でもできる is capable of anything. And also clever. You have the twins inside you, right? So you have like 3 brains maybe. So 頭の回転が速い。頭の head, like 回転寿司 is conveyor belt sushi. 回転する means to rotate, to spin. Yeah. 頭の回転が速い。So your head rotates quickly. Basically, your CPU speed is fast. But yeah, clever or quick thinking. 頭の回転が速い。You can also say 頭がいい smart, but it's a little bit different, you know? 頭の回転が速い quick thinking, it just, you come up with solutions very quickly. And 好奇心旺盛 好奇心旺盛 curious 好奇心旺盛な人 a person who is curious about many things. And also sociable, outgoing, 社交的. And the next expression is kind of funny. コミュ力が高い。コミュ力が高い。コミュ is short for communication. Communication. コミュ力 literally means communication skills, communication ability. And 高い is high. So someone who has good communication skills are called コミュ力が高い人。コミュ力 is, in a way, slang, but it has become such a common word, コミュ力. And you should also remember this word, コミュ障。コミュ障。コミュ障 describes a person who is socially awkward. Basically someone who doesn't have communication skills. There is even an anime called コミさんはコミュ障。コミ can't communicate. And so far, too many compliments. Versatile, clever, quick thinking, sociable, you know, good communication skills. You need something bad too. So, apparently they're chatty. I mean, you know, being chatty, in my opinion, is not bad, but some people might think so. Anyway, おしゃべり。おしゃべり means chatty. So you can say おしゃべりだね to mean you're chatty. Okay, 次。Cancer. カニ座。カニ is crop. So yeah, Cancer, the disease is gun. But the star sign is カニ座, the crop. Tanjiro from Demon Slayer is Kaniza, and you know he's super kind and caring, right? And that makes sense because Cancer is known to be caring apparently. So 面倒見がいい。面倒見がいい means very caring. Like they take care of people very well. It's also a really nice compliment. 面倒見がいい人. A caring, kind, helpful person. You can also say 親切. 親切な to mean kind and helpful. So the word 優しい means nice and kind. When you describe someone's personality, you can definitely say 優しい. 優しい先生, a kind teacher. But 親切な人, they're specifically people who help you. That's why they are kind and nice. So they're two words. Another trait that Japanese people love. 気配り上手. 気配り上手な人 is a thoughtful and considerate person. You can also say 気配りができる or 気遣いができる to mean to be attentive, to be considerate. 気が利く is another one. There are so many ways to say to be thoughtful and attentive. Japanese people really consider this trait to be important. That's why the service industry is so good. There is this word おもてなし. Maybe you've heard of it. おもてなし means hospitality, and Japanese people are really proud of 日本のおもてなし, Japanese hospitality, and yeah, it's really good. I am proud of being Japanese when it comes to serving people, treating guests very well. But yeah, 気が利く, 気遣いができる. People really appreciate those traits. Being considerate, so 気配り上手な人 could, for example, sense that somebody is uncomfortable and they would, do everything to make them comfortable. So, I don't know, it's a party and somebody is looking, awkward and they don't know anyone, so they, don't want to be there. For example, they would find a way for them to feel better, make them tea, offer a drink, or introduce them to somebody else, or offer a quieter room for introverts. If somebody is doing this, it means the room is hot, right? Then you'd, for example, open the window or turn on the AC or offer a cold towel, anything that's 気が利く. If you do that, they'd say, 気が利くね. 気が利くよ. You're so attentive, thoughtful. Another great compliment to a counselor would be 思いやりがある. Compassionate. 思いやりがある. Yeah, 思いやりがある can mean compassionate, caring, thoughtful, considerate. So we have so many words to describe somebody who is, considerate. You can tell it's a really important trait in Japan. And another trait apparently is 平和主義. 平和主義者, a pacifist. So they like peace. 次, Leo, 獅子座, the lion. So 獅子 is such a cool way to say the lion, because we normally say lion. So when you go to the zoo or you watch a documentary on TV, you would call lions lion in Japanese, but 獅子 is used in like fighting moves, for example. So 獅子座は自信がある. So they are known to be confident. Kind of makes sense being a lion. I would be super confident as well. Like the strongest. I don't know if they're the strongest, but they're really strong. Or 自信に満ちている. 満ちている means to be filled with. Filled with confidence. 自信に満ちている. And you know, some people might think that's a bad thing, but it's good to be confident. You shouldn't, you know, be bragging about yourself all the time, but it's good to be confident and it's good to love yourself. So, and they are honest. 正直、正直な人。A honest person. You can also say 正直者 to mean a honest person. 正直者. You can also say 嘘がつけない cannot lie. And they are cheerful, 明るい. Apparently, like if you're Leo, it's like being a performer would be a good choice. 明るい is cheerful. So 明るい can be used like bright, like the room is bright room, 明るい部屋. When you talk about somebody's personality, it means someone is cheerful, like they have so much light. To be bright can also mean to be smart in English, right? But 明るい doesn't mean that. Sorry, Leo. 明るい just means cheerful, but that is a good thing. Another word is 天真爛漫, innocent and childlike. 天真爛漫. People actually describe me with that word, 天真爛漫. Childlike? Heck yeah, lots of Pikachu, and it's okay to like things that are a little bit childish, in my opinion. Well, like, okay, so maybe being childlike is not all about liking things from your childhood. It could be, yeah, like being innocent, right? So, like babies, unless you're boss babies, wouldn't plot some crazy plans and, yeah, like deceive you that they are not really babies. Anyway, 天真爛漫. It's a nice word. 天真爛漫な人. So, you know, really great trait, cheerful, innocent, honest. But there are a few negative words that are associated with this star sign. One of them is 目立ちたがり屋. Someone who likes to be the center of attention. So, attention seeker. 目立つ is to stand out. There's nothing wrong to want some attention. I mean, I do. Am I a Leo? No. Another one is わがまま or 自己中. Means self-centered or selfish. They are unfortunately insults. わがまま or 自己中. So there is a British restaurant chain called わがまま. It's quite interesting. I don't know why it's called わがまま. I guess it's like you can be selfish and choose like order whatever you want, maybe. And 褒められると伸びるタイプ. A type of person who thrives on compliments. So when they are praised, they grow, they improve. And I mean, aren't most people like that? But yeah, I am definitely 褒められると伸びるタイプ. Yeah, if somebody criticizes me, I shut down. Okay, 次. Virgo. 乙女座. The maiden. 乙女座. I love my Virgo friends. They are so reliable, in my opinion. The reason why I get along well with a Virgo or someone with traits I'm going to list later. Oh gosh. Can you hear that? It's because we are total opposites. The first one, 几帳面. 几帳面. Well organized, precise, thorough. Yeah. I am not really a 几帳面 and 論理的な人 a logical person. I am definitely not logical at all. Logic is not my strong suit. 論理的に考えることが苦手です。すごく感情的です。I'm very emotional. Wah! That's why I need somebody who can think logically. Okay, 次。observant. 観察力がある。観察力がある。Am I observant? Not really. My eyesight is not great. Well, that's not the problem, I think. So, I am an empath. I can feel other people's emotions like very easily and a little bit too much. So when I watch something like even an anime and the character is suffering, I suffer greatly as well. It's not great. So I can sense if somebody is sad or angry in the same room, for example, but that doesn't really make me observant, I guess, because I'm not looking. I always think I could never be a police officer, for example, or detective. And then 次、洞察力が鋭い insightful. It's kind of similar to 観察力がある. Yeah. 洞察力が鋭い. Again, a great trait for a detective. And the next word is 完璧主義者, a perfectionist. 完璧 is perfect. I say this word a lot. 完璧, perfect. 完璧主義者, a perfectionist. Okay, the last one. 計画的 systematic. 計画的な人 a systematic person. They like to schedule and act according to plan. 計画的に in a planned way. I love people who can make plans for me. 計画を立ててくれる人が大好き。Okay, 次。Libra. 天秤座 The scales. 天秤座 The traits of a Libra. 穏やかな calm. We had this word already. 穏やかな性格 Another one we had already. 平和主義者 a pacifist. Next. 調和を大切にする和を大切にする to value harmony. So that is a very Japanesey thing. So apparently they search for balance and harmony because they are the scales, right? So 調和 or 和 means harmony. I actually made a video about this. The concept of 和, the concept of harmony is, again, extremely important in Japan. So if you like harmony, then you'd fit right in Japanese society. 次, they are known to have good people skills. 人付き合いが上手。人付き合いがうまい。have good people skills. And 人当たりがいい。agreeable. 人当たりがいい。So, yeah, people tend to like you. And the last one. 公平な fair. So, a fair person. 公平な人 Makes sense? The scales. 次 Scorpio さそり座 The traits of さそり座 Scorpio 芯が強い or 芯がしっかりしている mentally strong, strong-willed. Like basically when you have a backbone. So 心 is core. So 心が強い. Your core is strong. 次、努力家 hard worker, hard-working person. 努力家. Great trait. Japanese people love the word 努力. So it's the 頑張る spirit, right? And 探求心が強い. 探求心が強い. You are interested in learning new things. An inquiring mind. 探求心が強い. Or more commonly we say, 新しいことを学ぶのが好き. I like to learn new things. Or 勉強熱心. And 一途 single-minded, devoted. 一途 is not a bad thing though. When, I mean, it can be both, but in a relationship, when you describe someone to be,一途, that's a good thing. Like you're faithful and you're devoted to your partner. 次, Sagittarius. いて座. いて座. The archer. いて is an archer. So you can say いて or 弓道家 if you do the Japanese archery. Kyudo. I don't know much about Kyudo, so I cannot say, but I mean, the only thing I can say that Kyudo is extremely cool. Yeah, that is like the Japanese archer. You don't have to be Japanese, but you have to practice the Japanese archery, Kyudo. Or if you are talking about archers in a video game, for example, we usually say Yumitsukai, Yumitsukai, or Yumiyatsukai. So in Final Fantasy, a bowman, an archer, is called Yumitsukai. Well, the job. Okay, the traits of Sagittarius. いて座. Friendly, very funny. 面白い. 面白い. Yeah, that is better than 変わり者, an eccentric person. And 楽観的. 楽観的な人. An optimistic person. Great, funny and optimistic. I think you'd have a great life. Extroverted. 外交的. Sociable. A social butterfly. 社交的. The Sagittarius also has the ability to take action. 行動力がある. And then spontaneous. So this word is kind of hard to translate in Japanese. You can say 自由で楽しい人 to mean a spontaneous person. So like a free, fun person. 予定がなくても行動できる人 would describe the word spontaneous. So you can take action without plans. Yeah. I think Japanese people like plans. So being spontaneous is not really a thing, maybe. Like we'd say 急だけど、海行かない? So funny, sociable, spontaneous. Sounds great. But apparently also easily bored. 飽きっぽい. 飽きっぽい性格. Okay, 次. Capricorn. ヤギ座. Yagi is goat. Yagiza. Okay, so the following traits I'm going to list are all the traits that Japanese companies would love you to have. 真面目. Serious. 真面目な人. A serious person. しっかりしている. Disciplined. しっかりしている. So, yeah, somebody who doesn't mess around. 仕事熱心 hardworking. 仕事熱心. So there's 努力家 and 仕事熱心. 努力家, yeah, the translation is also a hard worker. It's somebody who puts lots of efforts. So you can say somebody's a 努力家 no matter what they are doing. So sports, art, yeah, martial arts, anything. You're putting a lot of time and efforts, then yeah, 努力家. Whilst 仕事熱心 is somebody who works a lot. And yeah, they work hard and well. 次。責任感が強い. When you have a strong sense of responsibility, you can say 責任感が強いです. 次。成功するまで諦めない. 成功するまで諦めない. Determined. Literally means doesn't give up until they succeed. You can also say 意志が強い, strong-willed or determined. If you describe yourself with all the words I just told you at the job interview, yeah, they're gonna love you. They are all the traits that a Japanese boss would love. The last one, Pisces. 魚座. 魚座. The fish, the softy one. The traits that the Pisces, 魚座, have make you feel like must protect. Okay, ready? 心が優しい. Kind-hearted. 心, heart, and 優しい is like sweet, kind, so like a sweetheart. 心が優しい. So, you know, somebody can be kind and then 優しい, but 心が優しい, you can really tell that they are, you know, really kind. Kindness runs in their blood. And then 思いやりがある. 思いやりがある. I think we had this word. Thoughtful, but also empathetic. And then sensitive. 繊細. 繊細な人. Sensitive person. I am also sensitive, and you know, it's tough to be sensitive, but it's okay to be sensitive. The world needs sensitive people too. And 人の痛みがわかる. Can understand somebody's pain. Again, yeah, me too. It's difficult, but we got this. And 他の人の気持ちを考慮する. 他の人の気持ちを考慮する. To be considerate of how other people think. 次。協調性が高い. 協調性が高い. Basically a team player, somebody who can cooperate well. Accommodative. And then, romantic, romantic. 情熱的, passionate. 想像力がある. Imaginative. 想像力がある. And then, 感情的, emotional. あまり yeah, used negatively. And apparently, they would sacrifice themselves for other people. 自分を犠牲にしてでも他人を優先する. 犠牲にする is to sacrifice. 自分を犠牲にする to sacrifice yourself. 他人 other people. 優先する to prioritize. But be careful. Don't sacrifice yourself. Your happiness matters. Your happiness is important. So, you know, take care of yourself first before you can take care of other people. It is nice when you try to do that, but sometimes, yeah, you can get burned out. So be kind to yourself. Alright, that's it for today. I think we've learned lots of good words, lots of useful words. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And also, I've started streaming on Twitch. I play video games. I don't always like teach Japanese, but I often talk about Japanese words and translate some English into Japanese. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. And also, if you could check out my Patreon page and support me, I would forever be grateful, because I am struggling to make lots of videos. And yeah, if you could support me, I can make more lessons. It's really awkward to ask, ask you to, give me money. I don't like it. I really hate taking somebody's money. But I do need it, and I have to, admit it. I would really, really be grateful if you could, consider supporting me. And I would also be super happy if you could wish me happy birthday. So I will teach you how to say happy birthday. 誕生日おめでとう informally, and お誕生日おめでとうございます formally. Yeah, thank you so much. ありがとうございます。じゃあまたね。バイバイ。And if you are an Aquarius, I'm sorry I roasted our zodiac sign a little bit, but being an Aquarius is great, I think. We're independent, creative, original, unique. Being quirky is not a bad thing, okay? Alright, love you guys. じゃあまたね。バイバイ。